Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Hope you're all doing well and having a great day, great week for that matter, and have some great plans for the weekend. Today, I want to talk a little bit about a follow-up to the conversation that I had on Tuesday about referral mining and referral mapping and just kind of generating referrals in general. Overall, generating referrals in general. That's not sure what happened there. But either way, today I'm going to talk a little bit about this concept that a buddy of mine taught me called referral mapping. So my buddy Phil owns a networking organization called Firestorm. And one of the kind of big things that we do in Firestorm, it's a great organization. I've gotten a ton of business out of it personally through referrals and from the group itself. But one of the things that we do after we kind of go through and say, oh, this is what I am, this is who I am, this is what I do, and this is why you should choose me over the others, is we go through this process called referral mapping. And I've always been pretty good at generating referrals, at figuring out, at knowing who to connect myself to, connect other people to be able to kind of, to help them find their next 5 clients, right? But this was when I met Phil and he and I started talking and kind of I started getting involved in Firestorm. This was actually the first time that I'd ever actually seen this process codified, and I love it. And I think it's fantastic, and that's actually what I want to kind of to touch on here today, because on Tuesday I talked a little bit about building your bench, right? And the fact that in order to build your bench of referral sources, that first you have to know who is going to be your referral sources, right? Who are going to be your referral sources? So you need those types of titles, the industry folks, the specific people that you want to be talking to. And so I thought that I'd follow up with a conversation about that. So 3 things that I want to make sure that I point out. First of all, you need to be talking to the right people. Again, we talked about this on Tuesday, right? Talking to the right people. Number 2, you have to be having the correct conversations. And number 3, you have to write it out. And this is where this referral mapping process comes in really handy. So first things first, talking to the right people, right? So I've gone through this process with a number of folks and kind of just at my own Firestorm meetings and whatnot. And they, so one of the big issues that a lot of people have is that, you know, that it turns into this kind of, well, anybody can refer me business. You know, I mean, all of you can refer me business because, you know, you're talking to the people that I want to talk to. That's why I joined this group. That's kind of true, right? So it's a little misleading, and it's not entirely accurate, because the reality of it is that sure, all of us could refer you business, but all of us aren't talking to the same people. Right? So again, using me as an example, I'm talking to marketing directors, business owners, and sales leaders, right? So for me, marketing folks, business coaches, and sales trainers are great referral sources for me. That's just kind of just using that general idea, right? Because they are, first of all, because they're also talking to business coaches, are talking to business owners. Marketing people are talking to marketing directors, and sales trainers and coaches and consultants are talking to sales directors and VPs of sales. Oftentimes also talking to business owners about how they need to grow. So I know that, and the key to that is, and this is why I want to make sure to bring it up, because the key to that is that not only are they talking to the same people, but they're having the same conversations, and that's part 2, right? So sales trainers are talking to sales leaders about how to help their people sell more. That's exactly what I want to talk to sales leaders about. I want to talk to them about how I can help their people sell more, right? They do it through skills training and knowledge and whatnot. I do it through software and automation, right? So we align really, really well because they're having that conversation. They're talking to the right person and they're having the right conversation. Marketing folks, right? Talking about building awareness, generating inbound leads, getting people to the website, tracking information, email marketing, those types of things, right? luck would have it, that's exactly what I want to be talking to marketing directors about. I want to talk to them about how our email marketing system is going to be better than Infusionsoft's, or how we can use the information that you pull out of our email marketing system to track and score and identify positive leads, right? So these guys are having the same conversations that I am. So this is where it's important, because again, that kind of idea that, well, anybody can refer me business, and all of you can refer me business because you're all talking to this person or that person, and anybody that you know may know a business owner, right? Again, partially true, but not likely, right? So in order to develop a good referral map, you want to actually focus your time on the people that are having the same conversations with the same people that you want to be having, right? That you want to be talking to. Because otherwise, it's going to be too strained of a process to actually get to have them get those referrals to you. Because if I talk to a commercial real estate guy, usually he's not talking to a marketing director, right? Or he might be talking to a business owner, but oftentimes, but when he does, he's not talking about how to help his sales team grow or how to expand awareness. I mean, the only thing that they might be talking about in that regard is, well, you can recruit better salespeople if you have a bigger and better office, and you'll have more awareness if you put your name on a building. Right? So, I mean, things like that. And so not that a commercial real estate agent can't be a good referral source for me, but they're not that bullseye, right? They're not that focused area that I really like to target, that I really like to focus on. So the first two things, right? Make sure they're having a conversation with the right person, and make sure they're having the right conversation. Right? So it's the difference between quality over quantity, right? I know a commercial real estate guy or an IT guy or, an office guy, what have you, they may be able to meet 50, 60 marketing directors a month based on their work. But quality, sure, so they could introduce me to a lot of people, but they're typically not having the conversations to team me up in the way that I want my referral partners to team me up. There are, of course, always exceptions to the rule. I have one friend and referral partner who is phenomenal at that, and he sells office furniture, right? Not exactly the most likely pair, but it's part of that. He's turned into a part of that conversation, and so it's super effective. So those are the first two things. The third thing, and this is where, this is the part of the process that really it was one of those things when I saw it for the first time, when I went to my first Firestorm meeting, it was one of those things that I was just like, how did I not think of this before, right? So map it out, write it down. I write everything down. I talk about writing everything down. I tell people, start on the whiteboard, then move it into your database. Start on the whiteboard and then move it into online. Right? For whatever reason, this never occurred to me. This never really clicked with me the way that it did when I saw this. So it's a simple process, and this is again that referral mapping process. It's essentially a mind map, and so you start with yourself in the middle, and then you just put branches off of your own thing, right? And then think about the people that are, put branches off your own circle, right? And then think of the people that are going to be having the same conversations with the same people offering different services. Because obviously, another CRM guy is not going to refer me, but a marketing director or a marketing consultant would. A marketing automation firm isn't going to refer me, but a sales trainer could. Right? So, I mean, different services, complementary services, same conversation, same people. That's what you want to be focusing on, right? So find those people and put them into your referral map. Put them in there, right? Because those are the people that when you're in the future, when you're in networking meetings and you're talking to somebody and you realize, well, there's not a whole lot of opportunity for us to do business together. There's really, you can't really use my services, or we don't click in a business sense, or it's just for whatever reason you're not networking with my clients. Chances are, more than likely, you're networking with my referral partners. So even if I can't ask you for a client referral, I can still ask you to refer me a referral partner. Because frankly, I'd rather you introduce me to the one person that's going to introduce me to my next 10 clients than introduce me to one client and be done with me. So that's what I want to kind of talk about today. This process of, of really kind of diving in on referrals and and mapping out those referral sources is a hugely beneficial one, because not only does it help you internally, it helps other people figure out how to support you and how to help you grow your business, even if they're not talking to the same folks. So with that, I'm going to say thank you so much, and I'm going to say I hope you have a great Thursday. Enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy your weekend, and I will talk to you very soon. Cheers.